In today's technical overview, we will cover the most crucial technical aspects and differences of the enterprise-grade IoT-max IoT security appliance. The IoT-max is the largest form factor version of our IoT security appliance. The smaller, less expensive version of the IoT-SA is called the IoT-mini. And despite its small form factor, the IoT-mini is quite capable, and we've found it is more than enough for a large percentage of our customers. If you'd like to learn more about the IoT-mini, check out the technical overview playlist in the upper right-hand corner of this screen. The IoT-max is a single rack space server that easily fits in any open space in the data center. It measures 17.25 inches, 19.5 with the rack ears, by 1.75 inches, with a depth of just 7.5 inches. It fills just a single rack space. Our testing and customers' experiences have shown us that a single IoT-max is capable of monitoring and reporting on over 100,000 unique connected devices across unlimited VLANs or subnets. We do offer a free version of the smaller IoT-mini so that you can see how the device works for yourself, and we'll tell you how to get one at the end of this video. Today's video will focus on the advanced features you get with the enterprise-grade IoT-max. The IoT-max provides significant hardware advantages over the Mini, which we will cover first. It also provides access to our cloud portal, where you can see scan and vulnerability detail in real time, as well as the ability to add unlimited VLANs to the configuration for the IoT-SA to monitor and report on. With the IoT-max, you can also increase efficacy and accuracy with the DNS and DHCP log ingestion feature. Finally, there are extensive API integrations and fully customizable alerts that we will discuss last. Physical and hardware details. The IoT-max provides data center capable features so that it can be safely and securely used in any data center or enterprise network. The IoT-max provides two separate fiber ports that can accept speeds of up to 100 gigabytes per second or 10 gigabytes per second as needed. In addition to the fiber ports, the IoT-max also has 8 separate high-speed Ethernet ports so that multiple segmented networks can be connected directly to a single IoT-max. In addition to all the network inputs provided, the IoT-max also has 2 separate 120-volt power supplies to provide redundant power to ensure uptime. With the IoT-max, there is also the option to have 2 or more units working in parallel so that service continuity can be guaranteed. Finally, on the front panel of the IoT-max, you'll find a console plug that will allow you to connect directly to the IoT-SA and make configuration changes. Next to this is a small LCD monitor that will show system status and show any errors or warnings that may need to be displayed. The cloud portal. In addition to the physical hardware upgrades the IoT-max provides, all IoT-max accounts include access to IoT Secure's cloud portal, where you can view results and details from your IoT-max in real time. When you first enable your IoT-max, you will receive access to the dashboard in IoT Secure's cloud portal. When you first log in, you'll see a basic overview of the activity and findings of your IoT-SA. The page will look like this. By going to the IoT Security menu item and choosing Asset Discovery, you'll be presented with a detailed inventory of all discovered devices, where you can drill down to see specific findings and alerts on any given device. On the left-hand side of the Asset Discovery page are the main categories that show your total devices, those devices that were deemed unmanaged. Unmanageable devices are those that are unlikely to be managed already, like desktops, servers, and other traditional endpoints typically are. Just below that are categories for inactive, newly discovered, and at-risk devices. Clicking on any one of these will act as a filter and only show applicable devices and endpoints. Finally, when you click on any device, it will bring up the device detail page. This page includes all kinds of pertinent information. For example, the device and detail boxes show technical detail of the device. On the right-hand side is a timeline that shows every action the IoT-SA has ever taken on that device. And finally, you can scroll down and find any discovered vulnerabilities by clicking on any red highlighted section to see the vulnerability detail. The Cloud Portal does have more features available. However, these are the most important features. Advanced configuration. In addition to the live view you get with the Cloud Portal, with the IoT-max, you can also make granular changes to the configuration of your IoT-SA. By navigating to the IoT security menu and selecting Configuration, you will be presented with this page. At the top, you will see a box for each IoT security appliance you have on your network, as well as the status of those devices. Just below this is where you can add and define as many subnets or VLAN segments as you would like to have the IoT-SA monitor. As you add networks, you can choose whether active inspection is enabled, and you can give each network or subnet a helpful nickname. Below this, there's a section where any custom SNMP profiles used on your network can be added, if you use something other than the default public and private profiles. Immediately next to the SNMP configuration are two bulk inputs, one for blacklisting devices and the other for bulk discovery of networks. Log ingestion and increased efficacy. One of the biggest and most important features of the IoT-max is DNS and DHCP log ingestion. With the IoT-max, DNS and DHCP logs can be ingested to significantly increase the efficacy and accuracy of your IoT-SA. If you already have log forwarding on your network, like to your SIM or ITSM solution, then you can just add the IoT-max's IP address to the forwarder and add the data source to the IoT-SA, and it will ingest the logs in virtually any format. If you are not already forwarding logs, we have a log forwarding agent available to run on Windows-based servers that will forward the logs. This forwarder can be set up in 30 minutes or less. With the addition of DNS and DHCP logs, the IoT-SA can identify devices more accurately and quickly. Finally, with configured log ingestion, the IoT-max can be configured to monitor for device-specific behavior and block or alert on misbehaving devices. API integrations and alerts. Finally, we'll take a quick look at our ever-growing library of API integrations and alerts. On the configuration page, at the very bottom is a short list of the most popular API integrations that we've developed. We've built these out so that you can forward any and all data that the IoT-SA collects directly to your SIM, SOC/NOC, or ITSM solutions. Instead of just giving you another dashboard to monitor, we have worked hard to integrate with the most popular solutions to make sure our solution is as convenient as possible for you to utilize the IoT-SA data. We also have API integrations built for most popular networking equipment, and that allows the IoT-max to monitor for and block anomalous behavior on unmanaged IoT and connected devices with no need for agents or other disruptive techniques. Finally, clicking on the Alerts menu item at the top and choosing the Settings button on the right-hand side will provide you with a plethora of options that can be used to configure and send alerts via email. Alerts can be enabled or not, and can be granularly configured to have alerts sent to a help desk or to advanced support, depending on the affected systems and type of alert. These have been some of the key features of the IoT-max enterprise-grade security appliance. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you will know when we release more videos. And if you'd like to try the IoT-SA for yourself with no obligation and no commitment, request your free IoT Mini from IoT-mini.io.